Hey everyone, Soundwave884. In this video, I'm bringing my top 10 G1 Transformer characters I like to see Hasbro make brand new toys of. Now, some of these characters could have toys made just a few years ago, and some of these characters have not had toys made of them since the 1980s. Now, there is one thing I wanted to add to this list, but I'm actually going to make a separate video on that because that's something I would like to see Hasbro do. And it's probably pretty much from a collector standpoint, not necessarily as much as a kid buying Transformers standpoint. Now, I did pose this question on my community page on here on YouTube, asking you, my viewers, what would you like to see Hasbro, which characters from G1 would you like to see Hasbro make new toys of? And I got a lot of different answers, but I got a lot that were exactly the same, and some of those actually matched the ones I had on my list. And while you're watching me here, don't forget to subscribe, and you can head on over to my Instagram and follow me at Soundwave_884_reviews. Alright, kicking this list off at number 10 is Omega Supreme. Yes, we got this bad boy right here back in Siege. It is a very nice Omega Supreme. But the problem for me in this fact is it doesn't scale anymore with the current set of combiners. Now, it looks really good next to the old Combiner Wars Devastator. I think they scale just about right. And also with the Siege Jetfire. Now, with the new Legacy Minosaur, we know Omega, Superion, and Minosaur all battled in key to Vector Sigma. And there's no way that Minosaur would put up any kind of fight with this guy right here. And with the Studio Series 86 Devastator coming next year, I'm thinking the scale of that's probably going to be a little bit closer to the Legacy Minosaur over here. Now, because they're trying to make that scale as best they can as they were shown in the movie and the cartoons. Now, they're probably about, I don't know, a little bit shorter than Soundwave or something. So they could still, because these are all Voyagers anyway, and they build up to this. Now, these are all deluxes coming out. Some are listed as Voyagers, but I'm figuring that's because of parts count of accessories with them to help build Devastator, as he will most likely be a parts former. So I was going to guess he's probably going to be about Legacy Minosaur height, which then will make Devastator a lot shorter than this Siege Omega Supreme. And this is going to be really hard to get them to scale. To get Omega Supreme to scale with them, you can't make a Commander class Omega Supreme, and that'd be about the only way they can get a one with that height. But he'll have so much stuff going on that he will exceed that price point. So he would have to go to Titan class unless they want to make something now in between, seeing that, you know, Commander class figures are around $90, whereas Titan class figures are now close to $200. This is USD. So that's a big gap there. You can fit a new class right in between those, and that way you can get a scaled down Omega Supreme. But that's probably one figure that's really on the wish list. I'll probably never get one that's going to be scaling well with the current size of combiners. I'm more or less hoping for a new age Omega Supreme oversized version that just matches a little bit better with these guys. Number 9 on my list here is Seaspray. We need some new mini bots. We need pretty much a lot of these mini bots would make it. I would put every mini bot. I almost thought about just putting them as one category, but I broke it up because there's so many bots I just didn't add to this list. But we can just assume will be coming down the pipeline. I put Seaspray because this is Power of the Primes or Titan's Returns, whichever line he came out in. It's about the same. It's excellent. It's a nice Seaspray. I really like the core class mini bots that came out in Titan's Returns, Power of the Primes, more so than the ones that came out in Combiner Wars, because they kind of fattened them up, thickened them up, so they could hold the Titan Masters in the seats. And so this Seaspray was excellent. I mean, they could just make a bigger version of that. You know what they're doing with the deluxes now with Brawn, Huffer, Gears. They're really knocking them out of the park. I like to see a new Seaspray. Number 8, Astrotrain. He was also mentioned from my viewers, and they did put Studio Series 86, which would seem fitting since he was the transport carrier. You could slide him into whatever line is next. That's how we got Blitzwing, and that's how we got Sandstorm here. I like to see him take Astrotrain. This one is a good Astrotrain, but they could do better. Knowing that they're all making him leader class, and he was a leader class price point, but he came with that extra piece to like stand him off or like take off. They just jettison that piece right on out of there. They can then focus more on the actual transformation and give us an excellent shuttle and train mode. Well, I think the train mode is probably the better of the two alt modes, because the shuttle mode has that sort of hollow top you can buy an upgrade kit for and put on there, which I have reviewed before about 2 years ago. It does make it a lot better, but you shouldn't have to buy that. I think I screwed that up. We shouldn't have to buy that to put on there to make it a good shuttle mode. Robot mode is excellent, but we need one minus battle damage and all that stuff. And if they're doing this with Springer, I got a feeling they're probably going to do that with Astrotrain anyway. But I would like to see a brand new Astrotrain that focuses a little bit more on the alt modes. Number 7, more mini boss. I got Windcharger, and we know if we get him, eventually we'll get Tailgate. Again, the previous core class version, excellent. I'm sure a new deluxe version will blow that out of the water. And I'd like to see their new take on that. Going for such, Brawn is so good. We can get more dead Transformers out of this. They can make a 2-pack with Wheeljack and Brawn, and Windcharger just all blasted apart, you know, with holes in them and stuff. No, don't paint their eyes. They're dead. Just give them the dead eye look and everything. We could get variants, more 2-packs, more money grabs. Come on, Hasbro, you know you want to do this. We need a deluxe class Windcharger and a dead one as well. Number 6, Crosshairs. He came out in Siege. Did not come with his Target Master buddies, but you could buy him separately. He came in some other pack. I don't know if it was separate or it came in with a 2-pack with Skywarp. It came in another pack. But that Crosshairs was the Siege Ironhide and Ratchet no mold, just redone with a new head. I like to see them actually do one that focuses on Crosshairs to make him look more like his G1 toy slash cartoon animation model. We need the big tires. We need that weird truck looking thing. But the one we got looks nice in robot mode. I still want the vehicle mode to be more G1 accurate. So number 6 here, I like to get a new Target Master Crosshairs with this Target Master buddy. Coming at number 5, we need one of these. We need a new Octane. We got our Tankor, whatever they're going to call him nowadays. We haven't got one since, oh geez, I believe he is the headmaster and came out like Titans Returns. That's not Octane. You don't need a detachable head. So, but it's a good one, but we need a better one. So here at number 5, I'm wanting a new Octane to go with Sandstorm so they can buddy up. Coming in at number 4 is Target Master Landfill from 1987. Now, we haven't got one of him since then. He is part of the 1987 Autobot Target Masters. We got Scoop. I don't know if you can see him on camera. I can reach him over here though. Well, we got a Scoop back in Thrilling 30, and then he was featured in the IDW comics at the time. This is an excellent figure here. Now he doesn't have the articulation that we have now with like ankle tilts and all that, but it's still a really good Scoop. And he's lonely. He needs his friends from that same line. Now we don't have Landfill. But when we got, I think his name's Junkheap. This, Junkion, I think it's Junkheap. No, it's not Junkheap. I don't remember his name. This Junkion here, his transformation scheme reminds me of Landfill. The arms come back and all that. Like, they can take this and retool it. I think they can get a Landfill out of this mold here. Now, he was number 4. I'm going ahead and mention my honorable mention out of this list, and that is Quick Mix. The third Autobot Target Master from 1987, we need him and his 2 Target Master partners as well. So we can have the cement truck, the dump truck, and the scooper. Coming in at number 3, Minibot Powerglide. He came out in 85 along with like Warpath. They were 2 of my favorite Minibots at that point. The Combiner Wars Powerglide is a nice Powerglide, just too small for now. Powerglide in the cartoons was always portrayed as being almost Carbot height, and now he would be a deluxe figure and would be closer to the tomb, but still in line with the mini-boss we have now. New Powerglide would be more than welcomed. I would like to see that because we need a new Powerglide. Coming in at number 2, the only Combiner team to make this list, and I'm just going to name the entire Combiner squad because you're getting that. You don't just buy one. You just say, hey, Stunticons are out. I'm just going to buy Motormaster and screw the rest. Now, you want to get them so you can combine them. I want to see new Technobots, especially for North America, especially for the United States. What we got was this Superion, Defensor, just merged together. Here you go. We didn't get very many new head sculpts or new takes on the figures. I would like to see them do more and they get their actual own figures and not just redecos of previous figures. I think Strafe was about the only one that was really reworked out of those. Some of those didn't even get new head sculpts. And I was like, and even when you got it combined into Computron, he still had Superion's head here. I think if you got the Unite Warriors version, you got more, you know, it looked more like the cartoon. He had the new head and all that. And I always wanted it, never got that version. And it's a fine combiner, but I like to see him tackle really all the combiners. But out of the ones we've got, I want to say a new Computron, new Technobots. Number 1 is Broadside. Now we do have Tidal Wave coming out. People are like, you can redo Broadside. Now Tidal Wave, the pictures that people have in hand, he is slightly taller than Combiner Wars Devastator, and that's going to be too big. I figure if they did him Commander's class, more about this size as Siege Jetfire, with the current scale of combiners, that would fit right in as Jetfire. It's just slightly shorter than Legacy Minosaur. I think if they did Broadside like this with his very own mold, we don't need to retool a Titan. You know, they need to be their own molds, unless this is a character that was based on that mold already. Like, you know, Black Zarak from Scorponok. The Broadside and Tidal Wave, 2 different characters, need to be 2 different molds, especially for the amount of money we'd have to spend. And most commander classes are, and they seem to knock them out of the park. Rodimus Prime is pretty good, except for the trailer part. Ultra Magnus, excellent. Skylynx, great. Jetfire, great. Motor Master, good, except for the yellowing issues. We'd like to see a new Broadside, commander class size, to fit in with our other triple changers. And also, since he's going to be a combiner height, it would fit in with Legacy Minosaur and possibly the new Studio Series 86 Devastator coming out. So that's my list. I'll go ahead and read it off real quick so I can refresh at the end of the video. Number 10, Omega Supreme. Number 9, Seaspray. 8, Astrotrain. Number 7, Windcharger / tailgate, why not? Number 6, Crosshairs. 5, Octane, Tankor, whatever they want to call him. Number 4, Landfill. Number 3, Powerglide. Number 2, the Technobots / computron. Number 1, Broadside. And my honorable mention was Quick Mix. So that's the top 10. Now there's a lot I would like to see on take on, but those are the top 10 of ones I want to see. But hell, new combiners throughout, new mini bots throughout is the main gist. I could just make that my entire list, those 2 right there. But I want to break it down and give actual characters. So what G1 characters would you like to see Hasbro tackle to make brand new toys of? You can let me know down in the comments below. And thanks for watching this video. Until the next one. Peace out.